Yeah, it's a good balance. Obviously, having George coming back into the side is, an experienced player, wonderful kicking game, good passing, good vision. That balance with Owen and Slady gives us lots and lots of options, really, in terms of how you want to go about approaching this game. So they've trained really well this week. There's combinations of connected and gelled. So we're pleased with the progress that's been made this week, and we're looking forward to that group, that combination going out on tomorrow.
How does the absence of a strong carrier affect your attacking game plan?
Oh, well, I still think we've got some strong carries in our team, and we know there's obviously Owen and Slade, a dynamic in the way they move, but also the decision making that comes with that, and how we can actually connect up with our passing, our kicking options as well. It creates a number of threats for us. So that's what we're looking to play to use this weekend, tomorrow. How do we actually get those connections going, and really look to bring in that kicking, passing, and running game all together?
It was a big win against Ireland, but it was very sort of defence focused. Are you hoping this is the game when, as an attacking team, you kind of burst into life?
I mean, the defence was outstanding against Ireland, and we really, muscled up and put a lot of pressure on them. And we had some moments in the game against Ireland as well in terms of our attack. There was a period just after half time where we really had them on the ropes. We just couldn't quite convert that one there. So we've worked really hard on that this week, particularly about our decision making in the lines of running and our pass execution. And like I said, we're excited about tomorrow and bringing our attacking game forward, taking another step forward.
Thank you.
Slightly different, but I think, as I've discussed before, the way we play here probably potentially suits my my strengths a little bit more to be out wide. And like Eddie says, I'm more of a roaming centre, trying to get my hands on the ball in a bit more space. So I guess it frees me up a little bit to get my attacking game going.
And how different will it be this week without somebody like Ollie Lawrence there in the centre?
I don't think it'll be too different. I think we play a certain style which allows us to adapt and play to our strengths. We've seen this combination many times before, and we've been good. So I don't think it'll be too different. No, not at all. I'm not going to fall into that trap. I think if you do as a team, you find yourself unstuck, you find yourself in an arm wrestle, you find yourself playing not to the standards which you should. So for us, we know how big a challenge this is. It always is. Playing Wales is always one of our biggest games, and we have to be right up there mentally, preparation wise, and we know we're in for a big game, a big battle.
Is that something you've learned the hard way in the past?
Oh, for sure. I couldn't think of an example now, but there's definitely been times personally in my early careers where as a team, not necessarily for England, but we've almost played a lesser team, some would say, and we've just been abysmal and terrible, and we've looked at their form or what have you, and we got carried away with that. But that's definitely not something we do here anymore.
Well, the game's behind closed doors, obviously, so no fans, and obviously the Wales traditionally feed off their supporters and the kind of anti-English sentiment swirling around the game. Do you expect them to be as driven as ever in this game tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you said, they've lost a few games recently, and I'm sure people are potentially getting into them a little bit, but they'll look at this challenge as a chance to turn their season around. Playing against England is, for most countries, it's one they definitely want to win. So we know we've got a huge battle on our hands, and we're prepared like we would for any other game.
Thank you.
Neil Barker.
Hi JJ, hope you're doing well. Just wanted you to talk potentially about the fans coming back to Twickenham next weekend. We heard that news yesterday that 2,000 fans will be there, 400 tickets going to see NHS. How do you think that will play out amongst the players? I mean, obviously it's not a rammed full Twickenham, but some fans is better than no fans, right?
Yeah, for sure. I've not given it too much thought personally yet. Obviously we've got a game to go before that happens, but it'll be great to get a crowd in there, and it's taking steps in the right direction to getting everyone back in a stadium, which as players it's something we're really looking forward to.